Hello.
Hello, Gino. Would you like to play a game?
Yeah. Kind of game.
Well, I'm playing a video game.
Oh, okay. The video game I'm playing, I just learned that Loof decided to treat X-Death like U.S. treats spent plutonium.
Yeah.
Just bury it in the middle of a... Well, he buried it in the X-Death in the middle of a forest instead of in the middle of the desert.
Listen,
Same thing.
what use is New Mexico if not to dump radioactive material?
Not for things to live, that's for sure. It will never change.
It's fine.
That will never, ever change.
Listen, all we have to do is pump all of this carbon dioxide into the ground, where it will never escape.
I'm sad that I missed you watching the opening cutscene of this game.
Oh yeah, Soul Reaver is
game-
a fucking
This game.
rad. And I played it last year for a couple hours. And then I got distracted by something, probably school. 90% chance it was school. And now I'm going to do the economical thing
Play it.
and attempt to
Where did your sword go?
it disappears when your health goes low.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You only get to keep the sword out the whole time if you're in the fucking spirit world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
How much? Just out of curiosity, how much do you know about this game?
How much do I remember about this game, or how much do I know about this game?
I guess both.
Okay, so I'm Raziel. I'm like, Kain, I will slay you.
Because you tore my wings off.
Because you tore my wings off and threw me into a hole where I suffered for untold centuries and now I'm back as a horrible wraith. And then Kain's like, we are all doomed, fate. And, yeah. That
That sounds bad.
How do you feel about predestination? Because Kain has some thoughts.
You an angel?
I mean, I was a vampire. And then I got thrown into, the well of...
Raziel could have been an angel or a vampire, and I feel like either of those answers would have been fine.
Yeah.
I just got level 5 death in my Final Fantasy V run.
Oh.
Things are gonna die.
So the whole thing with Soul Reaver is, they're vampires, right? So...
Yeah.
Tell me.
How do you kill a vampire?
Light?
Soul Reaver games, it has to be light, light, running water, or fire.
Or a sharp stick.
Or a sharp stick.
That is conveniently placed on the walls.
Yeah.
So, what, there's just candelabras everywhere and you're kicking people into them?
Yeah.
Listen, Dark Messiah wasn't the first game to have places for you to impale things on things.
Yeah, that's literally how, like, every fight goes in this game while you're in the material world is, shit, I gotta find a big spiky thing or an open flame and throw things on it because
or if I'm at full health, I have the Soul Reaver and I can reave their motherfucking souls.
Or that, because, like, otherwise every enemy is basically invincible.
You want to be at full health all the time?
Yeah, it's like Zelda. Which is
Except
a thing
more.
one could say about this game in a lot of senses.
The thing I was more asking about before my internet decided to be homophobic was, like, do you know about, like, the stupid hidden spells and shit?
I have no idea. All I remember is that I can use this. I can go into the spirit realm. And. Oh, right, I need to be at full health to go back to the material plane. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, so open up your spell list real quick.
I think I just have the shift back right now.
Yeah, you get, like, I think you get, like, 1 or 2 spells as part of the main story, and then every other spell is actually hidden.
Huh. That sounds like something this game would do.
Is it a PlayStation 1 game?
This is a PS1 game, yes. You should play this, Gino. This is like a main pod game.
This is...
Because it's fucking good.
The Legacy of Kain series are just genuinely fun games.
Blood Omen is interesting. Because Blood Omen is definitely very 2D Zelda. Whereas Soul Reaver is basically 3D Zelda.
Hmm.
But, yeah, how do you feel about vampires soliloquying? Vampires delivering soliloquy about, like... Oh, by the way, the vampires also, like, time-traveling vampires delivering soliloquy about free will versus predestination.
Boom the Alien, this is definitely Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, this was 99, so this would have been the year after Ocarina of Time.
Well, I wasn't sure if the sliding scale of Zelda meant, like, quality or chronology.
Oh, the sliding scale... No, the sliding scale of Zelda is a joke I made the other day about, like, how Zelda is your 3D action-adventure game. And on one end you have, like, Darksiders 1, which is literally just every single decision we made to make this game more or less Zelda, we've said, make it more Zelda.
On the other side is
And on the other side, you have, like... I don't know, maybe, like, Okami.
I mean, I feel like Okami, if you want a game that's
Okami
like
is
not that Zelda.
Okami is pretty Zelda, but it's not as Zelda as people pretend it is.
This guy really does not want to go on that tiny campfire.
Yeah.
He's really out here fighting for his goddamn life.
Oh, he should value it.
Listen, so basically, I've woken up in a world that has basically, it's a dead world where even the vampires have all become, like, degraded, bestial monsters.
As opposed to highfalutin gents.
As opposed to highfalutin soliloquizing fellas.
All of this happened because Kain couldn't stand the fact that Raziel grew wings.
Also, Kain, you know... So at the end of Blood Omen, the good ending is Kain sacrifices himself to save the world.
Which is not canon.
But that's not the canon ending.
Kain doomed reality because he didn't want to die.
He didn't want to die. And he said, fuck this, instead I'm gonna become the vampire king of this ruined world.
Oh, are you are Kain?
I am Raziel.
We're his son, Raziel.
Well, yeah, one of his lieutenants.
Vampire son. Son in the sense that...
Scion.
That he made Raziel a vampire.
Okay.
Alright.
And then the vampires in this, like, universe undergo, like, butterfly metamorphoses, and so they sometimes change, and that's why he's got wings.
Do they turn into a fine slurry and then they come out with wings?
Yes, no.
Basically.
Raziel evolved wings, and then Kain was like, fuck that, I'm throwing you in the hole.
In the hole.
And I was in the hole for untold amounts of time. And now the world is completely ruined, and I basically Raziel just gets to wander around, killing the remnants of his brethren.
At the behest of Cthulhu.
At the behest of a mysterious elder god who is definitely not a bad guy.
Definitely not.
It's good that he's not a bad guy.
Yeah. And he's voiced by Tony J. So he's just like, Raziel, you must defeat your brethren. And you're like, oh no!
It is also important to note, for me, I guess, because it's one of my favorite parts about the cutscene. Kain did not tear Raziel's wings off. Kain specifically tore the bones out of them.
Yeah, so, yeah. So now Raziel uses the, like, shattered remnants of his wings to glide.
Oh, I was gonna ask if that mean that he, like, has a double jump.
Yeah, he has a glide. Because this is a video game from 1999.
Tore the bones out, so he's got a double jump.
Raziel. Yeah. It's good.
Did Kain have a double jump in the first game?
No, because it was a Zelda.
Oh, that's right.
What if, Azael, instead of having a double jump, instead, like, do you get a bone back? Can you get the bones back? Is that
No, your wings are completely ruined.
Put your bone
You're a
back.
horrible wraith now, and you can now shift between the spirit realm and the material plane.
Because
I
you're
would like
dead.
it better.
You're
Much
Kain
better.
is like super dead.
Yeah, everyone. There are like three
Not
humans
Kain,
left.
Sorry, Reaver.
Yeah.
Fuck, Raziel is like
Yeah.
super dead.
Yeah.
I just want Raziel to be like, get one bone back, but now he's got a double jump, and then you've got two bones back, and now
I mean, they're
you got.
Instead, it's like, what if you could use the Soul Reaver to jack things up?
I'm gonna bop over and watch this because I know what the next section is here. Thank you everyone who's been watching. Hey, y'all. Stream
Okay,
doesn't stop.
apparently I've solved the puzzle. There's now a vent that I believe I can use to float up. Because
Puzzle to
this
kill.
is a video game.
Ah.
You ever hear a video game?
So, have you ever played Jumping Flash?
Yeah, I am aware of Jumping Flash, yes.
Do I need to play Jumping Flash?
Jumping Flash is cool.
It's the rabbit one, right?
Yes, like the thing about Jumping Flash that I think is actually super rad is just like, yes, this is the PC port with the fan patch.
What does the fan patch do?
Sexier.
Proper controller support.
Ooh.
You could not possibly improve Raziel's design. That is the sexiest piece of feature.
High resolution, etc., etc. Nah, it's good. And then I know the later games. There's even more time travel shenanigans.
Or I would have assumed there's none.
Oh no, there's.
Oh no.
Oh no, this
there's
entire
so many.
series is about like
It's literally
time traveling vampire hijinks,
It's Raziel and Kain fighting each other,
chasing each
forever
other through
throughout
time.
You guys, the two of them even use the same sword.
Yes.
Kain uses the physical version of Soul Reaver, and Raziel uses the shattered.
Yeah, he has the
material
spiritual shattered version.
version. Like these two are so fucking up each other's asses. It's
Oh yeah, and yeah, the entire time they're like, listen, I'm not saying Amy Hennig wanted these two to kiss, but I'm saying Raziel has a hard-on for murdering Kain, and Kain's just like, ah!
I don't want to be murdered. What if we kissed?
Kain voice, you threw me down the fucking soul hell.
I love soul hell.
Do you need to throw those things into the lamp?
Yeah, probably.
Smoosh them? Smoosh them.
There's like spikes on the side of them.
Yeah.
Funny. What a funny mechanic.
Oh, that is not even where you were stood. That is...
It's fine.
Healing items? It looks like a 1999 menu. You were in the
And then
physical
I-
world, and now you're in the magic world?
Yeah, now I'm in the spirit world, where I'm gonna
I'm
suck up some
behind.
souls, and
That's
then I'm
where you
gonna
heal
shift
yourself?
back, so I can heal myself, and now I have the Soul Reaver out,
Now you can reap them.
and now I can go black.
Got a light scene.
Oh, but now you lost slightly some HP, so now you need to hit this thing and then pick it up. And, oh, are you opening your mouth? What is happening there?
I'm a wraith. I eat souls.
You heal by absorbing the souls of your slain enemies.
Oh, I got that. I'm asking, like, mechanically, you seem to, like, hoist down your...
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, because my lower jaw. I lost my lower jaw a long time
okay,
ago.
you lost your lower jaw. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on there? You're just like, ah.
Raziel is just a gaping black hole of souls. The cape stops him from just indiscriminately schlucking.
Okay.
Do you have a... Can you do a triangle jump?
I
No,
do not
I don't-
remember.
I don't think that had been invented yet.
Yes, he can. I mean, Mario. Have you heard of this Mario guy? He can wall jump.
Was Mario 64 out at this point?
Mario 64 was 96, so yes.
Really? Damn.
Because it was a launch game for the Nintendo.
Well, I will admit, I have no idea when early games came out because I didn't own my first game system until I was
Okay,
like,
nope. I did watch the opening FMV when I played this game literally a year ago. When did I play Blood Omen? Because I feel like I played Blood Omen like around this time last year.
Enemies just spawn, huh?
Yeah, it's like Zelda.
they're part of the puzzle.
Yeah, I probably have to do some shit with these doofuses.
Those innocents?
Yeah, no, they're weird. Alright,
They're health packs.
they're health packs. Which button's the look around button? Okay, I have to hold L and R.
Oh, hold on. Is this like puzzle?
Does look fairly Zelda.
Is this one of those puzzles where you have to do something in the physical world and it changes it in the spirit world?
Yeah, maybe?
Because there are a lot of puzzles like that where you're not actually supposed to solve them all the way in the one place.
Yeah, maybe. Hold it.
Ah, yeah. Them some potatoes.
Let's see.
This is
Alright.
an Amy Hennig joint?
Yes! This is one of the first games she wrote. Oh yeah, Soul Reaver was also on the Dreamcast. Yes. Oh, I can jump up here.
And then simply
then...
pull the camera out slightly.
Yeah, well, guess what?
He holds up his tattered wings, his boneless wings.
Yes. Yes, his boneless wings.
Delicious.
And then...
This is how boneless wings are made.
Yep. And then I can shift through walls and grates like that.
Cool.
Because this game is cool.
Raziel goes to the Applebee's, and when someone orders buffalo chicken, he just goes, "I can't believe you would do that in front of me."
Raziel's more like, Kain, I will murder you.
Oh yeah, this beef jerky guy's got twink voice.
Also, the other thing about this game of note is the voice acting's good for a game from 1990, like not even for 1999 standards, just like they got actual professional voice actors.
What?
Who were in a lot of cartoons around this time.
How many people from Gargoyles are in this? Because this guy looks like he should be voiced by a character who did a voice in Gargoyles.
If I remember correctly, Raziel's voice actor was in Rugrats.
I'm looking this up now. Legacy of Kain.
Soul Reaver.
Look up the voice actors. Yep. Soul Reaver. Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. Cast. Wikipedia doesn't even have a cast on here.
IMDb would.
Raziel is voiced by Michael Bell.
Yes, and Kain is Simon Templeman.
Michael Bell. IMDb Rugrats.
I believe he's Chucky's dad.
Yeah, he's Chucky's dad. He's Chaz Finster. And also Grandpa Boris, and also Drew Pickles.
Yeah.
Really got him full
So,
circle.
yeah, you got...
He's been in a lot of stuff. He was
Yes.
Quacker Jack in DuckTales.
Yeah, so, like, that era of cartoon voice actors.
I don't know how to tell you this guy in chat, but it's not the standard. There are still games with bad voice actors.
But, like, when did voice acting become generally okay?
I would say 2005 or 6.
360 era,
ballpark.
maybe?
It really depends. Like, most of
Like,
US
when did they
based
start
games-
hiring professional voice actors instead of a guy in accounting?
Yeah. I would say, 360 era is when it became more common.
Damn, Brayden, just fucking go for Gearbox's throat with that one.
I'm not even joking, though. Like,
No.
a lot of voice acting from this era was just like, I don't know, hey, you want to say some things into a microphone? Yeah,
I don't want to pay anyone anything. So, do you want to be... You're already here, accountant.
Yeah, you're our accountant.
You're going to be here regardless.
Looks at the accountant. You know we can't afford another voice actor. Get in that booth.
From England. That's good enough. I mean, they barely had translators.
Yeah, like, you had one guy with a XL 95 going, well, I guess I'm gonna translate Chrono Trigger.
Jeremy said he did a summer abroad in Japan. Do you think he can do the translation for Final Fantasy II? Sure.
Spoony Bard.
Goody Barb.
Okay, I
Looking
cannot
up
get
who
up
else
there.
This guy. Yeah, he was in Frisky Dingo. I need to know, was this guy in... He was in a lot of video games, damn. Guy who voiced Raziel.
Yep.
Did Warcraft 3, Drew Pickles, Enter the Matrix,
Who was
Ark
he
the
in
Lad,
Warcraft? Who was he in Warcraft 3?
Druids of the Talon, and the Necromancers.
Sure.
He's in Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos as Necromancer, Druid of the Talon, and Medivh.
Okay.
Ah, yes. Literally the 3 most useless people in the entire game.
Hey, Druids of the Talon are...
Tell
Is
me.
Karn in Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance?
Tell
Okay.
me you used the Druid of the Talon at any point in that game.
I mean... you know, hey, they're a specific unit. They're an anti-air unit.
It was Grundle in My Little Ponytails.
Grundle.
Oh
It was
no, no.
Zan in Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. It was in Giant Citizen Kabuto.
Hell yeah, he
Oh,
was.
I got corn.
It was in Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. Only thing that matters to me was he in Gargoyles? It was Dr. Frankenstein and Alvin and the Chipmunks meets Frankenstein.
Hell yeah.
Classic.
So yeah, like veteran voice actors.
He's got like 300 credits.
Yeah. Ain't
That's
messing
you.
around.
It was in Gargoyles. He was an old man.
Of course.
Okay, yes. In Gargoyles, he was Pal Joey, Martin Hacker, and Movie Hero. He was in 5 episodes.
Yeah, Square fired Ted Woolsey, and then we got This People Are Sick, and the original translation of Final Fantasy Tactics. You're right.
Yep.
Okay, there's a thing up there. I have to press it.
Oh wow, he was in Captain Planet too.
Yeah.
It was Drossler, Chemicals Representative, Radio Dispatcher, and Yuri. Lot of just like secondary acting jobs. He was
Yeah.
Oh. Crackerjack and Darkwing Duck.
A working
Original Darkwing Duck.
actor. Oh, video game. Okay.
He's in Tailspin.
Where even are you? Where?
I need to climb up these pipes. There's a switch.
He was in Yeast Book 1 and 2.
Sure. That sounds
Dark
yeah. The
Pack.
TurboGrafx CD versions of that game. Hell yeah, of course.
Is Batman in Tiny Toon Adventures?
Sure.
Dink the Little Dinosaur. I didn't know that existed. Sure.
There were infinite numbers of cartoons in the 90s.
I mean, I've now made it back to the 80s.
Did you know SWAT Cats had the same voice director as Metal Gear Solid?
I didn't know that, but that makes a lot of sense.
And that's why there's some overlap between those two things.
SWAT Cats. I need to go back and watch SWAT Cats.
Do
Is that
you?
show any good?
Probably
Is it
not.
any good? Those cats had attitude.
I mean, they were from the 90s, so legally required to have attitude.
Constitutionally entitled. to
Yes,
attitude.
my... When...
Rude dudes.
And then I'm like, hey, what's up?
In the 90s, every character was Raphael from the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a single-use pipe.
It's a pipe you can impale them on.
Did it kill it? Didn't kill
I did not let him bleed out. I grabbed the pipe again.
it. After he bleeds out, is that, then can you use it again if it doesn't clip through the wall?
Yeah. Okay, but instead, like a doofus, I got hurt and had to shift.
See more who Raziel voice. That would be funny to mention.
Hello, TurboTax.
Oh shit! He voiced a character in Rubik: The Amazing Cube. It was Ronaldo Rodriguez. Oh shit! He was in the Mr. T TV show.
Of course he was.
There's
But yeah.
Andy Smurf and Lazy Smurf and Grouchy Smurf. There's an additional voice in Mork and Mindy.
Sure.
And Fonz Hour? That's not a real thing.
Of course it is. Henry Winkler needed money too.
Trollkins? He was in Thunder Art of Barbarian. That checks
Nothing,
out.
like, yeah, you just need to remember there were infinite... Basically, they relaxed broadcast standards and advertising towards children. And so, as a result, every single toy company made 8,000 cartoons for children.
The Richie Rich / Scooby-Doo show?
Sure.
Fonz and the Happy Days gang. Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels?
Uh-huh.
It's not a real... No, what? Aw, dang, those girls are groovy.
What?
It's
how are you
Caveman.
gonna feel when you discover Gem and the Holograms?
Well, I know about Gem and the Holograms, but let me describe to you the description of Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels. It's the adventures of a superhero caveman and a trio of female amateur detectives solving crimes.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera making money.
And of course, it's Hanna-Barbera, but it's just amazing to me. It's Scooby-Doo and Josie and the Pussycats put together, but the Scooby-Doo is a caveman.
Yeah.
And the Pussycats are the Teen Angels.
Yeah.
Is there a podcast or a show I can find that is just people
Voice
watching
actors?
all of the... No. All of the 70s and 80s Scooby-Doo likes?
Probably.
Ranking them?
'Cause I know Rob Paulson, who is another voice actor who has been in literally everything, including, like... Psychonauts and shit, has a podcast called, like, I Know That Voice, where he interviews other voice actors.
Okay, he was in another mystery solving show. Undercover Elephant.
That's not a...
Yeah.
See, that's my limit, is going, Undercover Elephant, that's not a real...
Oh, I hate how his hands look. They're stumps. They're little stumps with little nubbins on the end.
Yeah.
Undercover Elephant and his sidekick, Loud Mouse the Mouse, work for Central Control and solve mysteries.
Dinner's done. I gotta go. I'll be back in a bit if y'all are still around.
Are you CB Bears? Saturday morning cartoon series.
CBD Bears.
Okay, these seem to be bears that are having a good time. And on the page for CB Bears, I got an ad for Cocaine Bear.
Finally.
Understand.
ZP thinks that Cocaine Bear is going to be the next Snakes on a Plane. And that makes me
as good as we hope.
Yeah. Alright. Is there a platform or a block I can push?
Raziel, the guy who... His first credit, voice actor of Raziel, was in 1956. For him. He's a 40-year career.
Yeah, he's in his 70s or 80s.
Like, we need a voice of a vampire who both wants to kill and wants to date another vampire. What do we have?
Listen,
That's
Amy
some
Hennig
real-
knows two things. Swashbuckling rogues and vampires who hate other vampires in a way that is somewhat charged.
So you let this thing bleed out, and you eat its soul, and then can you get the pipe out of it?
I
Gave it the pipe, can you?
I gave him the pipe. I'm trying to see what getting the airflow did.
You glide on it?
Do I need to do something? Oh, do I need to knock the pipe down now?
Maybe.
Do I need to, so that the pipes connect? Is that what I need to do? I wish the camera was slightly more, pulled out for obvious reasons.
I just tried to Google mystery solving gangs because I feel like this is a genre. I should have a list already compiled.
Are you
that I should
aware
know.
of the movie that Donald Glover did called
No.
Mystery Team? This was pre him on Community. This was when he was like, I think when he was still a writer on 30 Rock. Where it's basically like, hey, when we were kids, we solved mysteries and crimes, and now we're adult men still doing the same thing, but now the crimes are murder. You know.
So Raziel has calves.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Calves
hey,
for
most
days.
of... You only have so many polygons. Gotta let them see what's important. Alright, I might look at...
plastered to the wall.
Oh, is Aubrey Plaza also in that? Yeah, that would check out. I love that Aubrey Plaza got her job on Parks and Rec because she was an actual intern in, like, the NBC offices and would just take people on tours and make up fake facts. Alright.
Wait, what happened?
That's how Aubrey Plaza got her job on Parks and Rec.
How did she do it?
She was an intern at the NBC Universal's office, and she took people on tours and just made shit up.
They found that charming.
Yeah. All right.
Good.
Time to game fax this.
I've gotta go.
All right.
Enjoy the soul reaving.
I love soul reaving.
When I come back, I hope to have more knowledge about mystery solving gangs. Feel like that's a thing we could. It's a niche. That's a niche we could get into.
Yeah.
You could figure out Scooby-Doo, Jabberjaw, Speed Buggy, Josie and the Pussycats, Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels,
Yeah.
Tyson Mysteries, all of these shows. We should be able to figure out which one's the best of them. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
See you. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think I know what I need to do. Okay. It seems like I could push this block, maybe? Guess what? This is what you're getting. Wanted me to pick this game back up and try and remember how to play it. Yeah. Oh. I'm a doofus. I forgot he could do this. Almost as if I haven't played this game for a year. Anyway. Oh, that's right. You can actually do a high jump. Or do I need to move the stupid block? Block puzzles. All right. Okay. I had to push the pipe. There we go. I do wish this game's camera was, a little more pulled out. When did good camera controls become the default in video games? Midway through the PS2. Midway through the PS2, game developers realized, wait, we have how many sticks? We have... No, not Super Mario Sunshine. I reject that soundly. The GameCube revival has not included people being like, ah, yeah, Super Mario... Listen, I know multiple VTubers who played Mario Sunshine because they're like, oh, I played that as a kid. Yeah, it was in 3D All-Stars. Oh, hey. Look at this Zelda-ass Zelda boss.
Prodigal son, there is no returning for you, Raziel.
Zephan, your visage becomes you. It's an appropriate reflection of your soul.
And you are not his handsome Raziel anymore. His precious firstborn son turned betrayer. You have missed so many changes, little Raziel. Look around you. See how the human's weapon of destruction has become my home. Indeed, my body. A cocoon of brick and granite from which to watch a pupating world.
A crevice in which to cower. only scuttling from the shadows to devour a victim already ensnared in your cowardly trap. But you've made the mistake of leaving me unbound, and it is you who must succumb to my will.
Will, instinct, reflex action. The insect mind finds little difference. I warn you, brother. As my stature has grown, so it is matched by my appetite. Step forward, morsel.
Can I do anything with this? No. Yummy, yummy, in my tummy. Drink their souls and make it bummy. Just gotta cut off all your limbs, bruh. God, this game is... Why did I not... Why did I not finish this game? Yeah! Now I have fire. Or something.
Consuming Zephon's apostate soul has bestowed on you a new gift. Like
The fan patch has achievements.
You're able to scale certain walls which are otherwise impassable, but only in the physical realm. In the spirit world, these insubstantial edifices will not...
Now I can climb walls.
In the mountains beyond the pillars, Nosgoth's cataclysms have exposed an ancient crime.
Oh no.
Endowed with Zephon's soul, you may now progress where your path was hitherto impeded.
Sorry about that. I had to get some water. Oh, now here's the warp room. Okay, I see. Okay, let's look at this thing. This is... Thank you, Fanpatch, for this. All
I am
right.
done. You started playing Soul Reaver.
What are you talking about? I've always been playing Soul Reaver.
Oh yeah. This is what, your 9th playthrough?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw you were playing Gears 4, and I said I'm going to play Soul Reaver while he's not looking.
Jackass.
I just beat the Spider Monster Man.
Did you get through that dungeon you were stuck on?
Yes, and now I'm looking at this map and going, which way do I go? Okay, they said north of the pillars. So... that should be...
Look at this run so smooth.
yeah. Alright, which place am I?
Ah, my fucking tomato.
Ah, my fucking tomato! I played some Gears 5 today
I saw that.
with Joku and Skeleton, and I was Jack. I was the robot.
Oh.
And that's very
We're all a
funny.
bunch of robot.
That's very funny, because you get to, basically, you're
Can the robot
cloaked.
shoot?
You can zap things, yeah.
That's cool.
You have a short-range zappy zap that stuns them, but it also does damage. Okay, it seems like I am in the correct place? No, I'm not. I am not. Yeah. Are you hearing a cat or a baby? You're hearing a baby, probably. Because I was like, I'm gonna drive back today. And then I woke up and I'm like, no, I'm not. Alright.
Such a good fucking song.
Yeah! This game is also crazy because it was a PSX game that did not have any obvious loading screens.
It's a great game. You exploded that thing.
Yeah. I do wish the camera
Yes.
was more
Modern.
pulled out. Alright, let's look at this in-game map. So I'm at the well, I think.
Yeah, you're at the
so-
well.
Where do I go?
So they go to the north, right?
Yeah.
What ability did you get?
I got
in
the
last
wall
area?
climb.
Oh, then you're looking for a wall climbing thing.
Yeah. I definitely remember what those look like.
They're kind of like a weirdly textured.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, welcome to this fallen hellscape future where all the vampires have become degraded bestial monsters. It's good.
And you could have been playing some garbage right now. Instead, you're playing good games.
I mean, I could have been playing Tomb Raider, which I don't think is a bad game.
No, it's good. You'll like Tomb Raider 2 a lot more.
I bet. Alright, so this is the Pillars of Nosgoth. And here...
I think you have to go back and forth through the realms to get into it.
Yeah, so I need to go north from the Pillars, which would be great if there was anything resembling a map in the game instead of this slightly too...
Instead of this fan-made thing.
this fan JPEG that's a little too detailed for its own good.
I mean, the pillars is it's the thing in the bottom center, right?
Yes, yes. So I am going the wrong way.
Yeah, I think you're going the wrong way. Maybe? This map is super good. I don't know who finds this map useful.
I'm sure if it was, yeah. Listen,
Yeah,
I
this is
appreciate
backwards.
that they put it
That's
in.
tutorial.
I appreciate that they put it in. I think this fan patch in general is, like, really solid.
Yeah, go back to the Abyss again. Is there...
I think I just go the opposite way of where I went.
Yeah. You see, the real answer is you shouldn't have stopped playing this for like a year.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I'll just play Soul Reaver 2 after this.
It's a short
And then
game.
Blood Omen 2.
Okay.
Because I like fun.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think there's a couple ways out of here. There's like straight across, isn't there?
Oh, is this the thing I can wall climb on? Can I wall climb on that bridge?
Maybe. No way to know until you try. I
Nope.
don't actually remember.
Nope.
Alright, well. happens.
This game is so cool. Are you excited for the Embracer group to fuck up this series? Bring it back only to ruin it?
No, you could have done a high jump to get up there.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Oh, can you go up that water?
The water?
That waterfall seemed like you could go up it. Not the straight up waterfall, but the one in the cave.
Yeah, this
one.
one.
Goes just sling it.
I think this might be the opening of the game. This area right here. Oh no! Apparently not.
No, opening the game is down there at the bottom of the disc.
Okay.
Oh,
no.
this is optional, I think. This is the human citadel. This is totally optional.
Well.
Well, you needed that stuff to get to go to physical realm anyway. Yeah, so if you haven't killed any human beings here at all, at any point in the story, they won't be afraid of you when you go into physical.
Alright, well, I can't... I wish the camera was a little more pulled out.
Is there anything you could realistically do with a modern Soul Reaver game? Yeah, they were in the process of making one. There's a cool vertical slice.
Yeah, there's
demo
Dead
of one.
Sun. They were gonna finish Kain and Raziel's story, I guess.
It was a different thing.
Yeah.
It was a different thing.
And then, of course, there was Nosgoth, everyone's favorite video game.
I mean, I'm gonna be the guy that's always like, yes, there's room for a.
I think they would have to reboot it,
Yeah.
because Legacy of Kain Defiance was like 2004. Hey, what's up? Ow. Hey, not cool, man. Not cool.
It's because you killed humans before.
Yeah, because humans attacked me.
If you'd never killed humans, that guy would just been like, oh, sup?
What if I threw rocks at him instead? Yeah, these games are very late 90s. But also, the 90s are back, baby. Have you ever considered that?
Imagine if they made one of these into like a character action game.
Sure.
With block puzzles.
Block puzzles, my favorite.
What's the thing to your left?
Nope.
To put one in the other? Presumably? Yeah. Something like that.
Yep, it's over here.
Oh, do you need to put it so the weird gold part is... Oh, no, I see. You're right. You gotta put one on the other.
Yeah, I gotta... How do I do that?
You put one up against the other one, and then you lift it up on top of it.
Oh, right.
It's like Tomb Raider's block puzzles, but it feels better.
See, you're reminding me that I could do this. As far as, yeah...
I have to do R1 when it's there to push it up.
You're right. That's right. I have to crouch, and then...
And then that should push it up.
Look at me. Video games. Okay, what's up? Flat. Wow. Yup. Oh yeah, no, they shouldn't do an open world game. I think they would explicitly have to do...
Its towering walls and deep moats.
Oh, I'd be so
engineered
bummed by
to keep
open world thing,
Nosgoth's
although I'd be like,
vampire
I feel like
plague
that's the
at
way that
bay.
they'd be able to convince somebody to
Okay.
do
Breath of the Wild, but you're time-traveling vampires.
that. Fuck off.
You can already climb walls, huh? Okay, I got up
Alright,
here.
you can explore the world in the physical realm or in the spectral realm.
Yeah.
Can you do a
I
big
can't.
The
jump?
city was well fortified against vampires. Its human architects hadn't considered a breach by a creature such as myself.
Yeah, all this VO.
It's
Completely
good.
optional.
It's good. I mean, the actual answer is it's the Embracer group, and so it's all going to be very mid-budget. I'm very excited for that Alone in the Dark reboot,
I'm not.
because I'm a bad person, and I say, oh, they're rebooting Alone in the Dark?
I'm just excited for the Silent Hill 2 remake to be bad so that I can go. Yep.
Of course it was
Oh,
gonna
you
be
mean
bad.
you mean like the original Silent Hill?
Oh,
2
fuck off.
Also bad?
Fuck off.
Oh, you mean so it's a good remake then?
Go eat shit. That game is a masterclass in deeply uncomfortable mood.
I couldn't disagree more. See, all these people would be worshipping you if you had never killed a person.
People attacked me.
Yeah, you're scared of them, but you didn't have to kill them. See, human beings are very flighted creatures, Brady.
Why the hell is Game Boy Color Alone in the Dark on Switch? Because they saw my video on it. That's the actual answer.
This lady's just gonna run in circles forever because you scared her so much.
Yeah, well, guess what? They shouldn't have fucked with me.
Yeah, anyway, there's a thing you can get here if you keep looking around.
Yeah.
Is Silent Hill 2 my Resident Evil 4? No. Because Silent Hill 2 does not have anywhere near the number of people behind it that think it's a good game like RE4 does.
Yeah, they're just more vocal.
Yeah, it just has a bunch of vocal weirdos that are just like, no, it's actually one of the best, and you just don't understand why.
No.
Listen,
I mean,
it's not my fault
Mr.
I'm so
I
well
refuse to
educated.
understand subtext.
I
Over here.
understand the text just fine. I just don't think that's an excuse for bad storytelling. By saying, no, it's under the surface.
Mary is sick. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the Silent Hill fans out there are just so deep down their own weird rabbit holes.
I think there's also might be a piece of heart here. So,
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Run in terror, chattel.
I think you missed a turnoff.
Yeah, I think I did. I think I just went in a big stupid circle. Anyway.
That's where you came from, I think. And
Yeah.
then... Anyway, like I said, this is all entirely optional.
Yeah.
It's a thing they planned to be in the game and then didn't get into the game.
Like a lot of...
There's a second story to this, is what
Okay.
I mean. I think isn't that climbable behind the
Yeah.
waterfall?
But don't I have to aren't I weak to water?
It's spectral, the water's not there.
Yeah, but I can't climb the walls unless I'm in...
Well, I mean, go back to physical and see if you can.
Okay.
It's not immersing yourself in water, but yeah, to the left of the area where you go back to the physical room, it looks like there's a turn-off point, I think.
Yeah. The way they managed the shifting between realms on a fucking PSX without...
Okay, that's just a save point. Or not a save point, a travel point.
It's a
Yeah.
warp.
Yeah, that's how you get out of here, but if you want to find the thing, go climb up that waterfall, or see if you can.
Alright. Like, if you want to tell me that the people who get very into the nuances of Silent Hill 2 are the same people, are like just a different generation of people who got very into trying to decode The Shining, I would accept that.
You get a full thing?
Yeah.
Voice.
And
I think there's a whole thing you can go on if you do some platforming here. Maybe. It's been a while. I know that there's some different like Soul Reavers you can get. Like this one's on fire.
Aw, hell yeah.
Boom shakalaka.
Shining isn't a good comparison.
No,
I mean, in
Catcher in the
terms
Rye's a
of...
good comparison, because they're like, this is actually good, and you're like, no, it's not.
Shining is also a good movie.
Just being a jerk. It's okay that you like the thing I don't like.
No, it's not.
No, we have to agree
And that's
entirely.
how
or we
the
need to
internet
stop
works.
talking.
The laws of... Okay.
All right. Well, you know what climbable surfaces look like now?
Yeah.
There might be one.
Is there anything else in this humans? There has to be more here.
I can't remember if there's more here or if it's just a piece of art. Like this was literally just a thing that they meant to turn
An
into
area
something
that
more.
was going to be more fleshed out, but because this game had large chunks of it just cut out because they needed to ship,
Yeah.
and because they couldn't get it running well enough on a PSX.
I mean, it's thematic. It's a destroyed world.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm trying to think back to where there are climbable surfaces.
I mean, I can stare at the game facts guide again.
There's one where I can remember one, but I can't remember if it leads to just a piece of heart or if it actually is where you're supposed to go.
From Gateway 0, go back to the Pillars of Nosgoth. Look around the support pillars.
Oh, yeah, go back to the pillars.
Okay.
I know what they're talking about now. You're pretty close to that.
Yeah.
I'm back. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Arm.
How are we doing? How's...
I'm reaping them souls.
Oh, did you get past that room you were in?
Yeah. I remembered how to play the video game. It was very exciting.
We go to the right side.
Yeah, and then I gotta
Go in.
go through the bars. But yeah, I pre-ordered both Wolong and the System Shock remake.
Where do you get all this money?
I mean, part of it is fucking student loan shit. Part of it is... How do I just... Yeah. Put a game in for Off the Deep End? Yeah, it is a minimum $3 Patreon donation.
You guys should do your older ones first.
Now it's completely random.
Brayden, can I be real with you for a minute?
Chaos.
No, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
When you're asking people to put in money to do a thing,
They would like the thing to
and
be...
then potentially wait years for it to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's all.
Yeah. Can I request on... Yeah, probably. We're pretty flexible.
Yeah, it's somewhere in here. The back of a pillar, I think.
Like a corpse in a shallow grave, corruption rises to the surface. Beyond these pillars, the defiled victim mutely screams its outrage.
I agree. Ghost woman.
What is all that, It's like popcorn's being made or something.
I think it might be Harley cooking.
Oh, no, that would be M waging raucous warfare against the local fly population.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Alright.
there it is. We found it.
Yep. Where's the...
Oh, you missed it? I saw it on your screen a second ago. It's one of the columns inward facing.
Oh, there it is. But yes, I mean... Hey, the idea is we're gonna try and alternate between our pick and user picks.
Yeah, I just don't think you guys should randomize them because it made me think about like when it's like, how long have I been waiting on mine versus people who've been there waiting for it longer, and then also somebody who just joined and got theirs picked, and it's like, you guys should take care of the older ones first. That's not a great feeling.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Okay, what's the other place? What's the other door? Is it a warp zone?
The warp zones usually have that symbol on them, don't they?
The System Shock remake is coming out next month.
I'll believe it when I see it.
That demo.
That demo's like 5 years old.
No, it's a new demo. There's a new.
Oh, they have a new. Oh, they have a new.
Yeah, there's a new demo. Okay, this is just up here. This is not the way I need to go.
Is it also on GOG?
Yes?
Because I have a thing called the System Shock Demo, but have they replaced that with a newer one?
It was part of the Steam Next Fest.
Okay, it might not only be on Steam.
So it might
I
only
try
be
to
on
purchase
Steam.
stuff on GOG when I can.
Okay, nope. Oh no, this is a new place.
I must away again.
Alright, later.
Bye.
Yeah, isn't this the other side of the...
Yeah, this is the other side of the pillars.
System Shock 3 is dead? I would assume so.
Oh yeah, no, System Shock 3 is dead.
But it doesn't need to be alive.
And also, they already made System Shock 3, it's called Prey.
Yeah, Shodan is dead.
Like, the weirdos out... The individuals out there who are still hanging on to System Shock as a name are all corpses now.
Or will soon be.
Or will soon be. Like, hey, the remake's probably gonna do okay, but also, like, other side... Warren fucking Spector couldn't get it done.
The ancient tomb of the Seraphim, once impenetrably
systems are
sealed,
hard, and I'm of the
now
mind I'd actually
ravaged
just
by
rather see
Nosgoth's
people
upheavals.
attempt them
Its
Yeah.
mysteries
than ask
lay
the same
exposed.
people to try it again.
Well,
In the
too
time
bad.
of Vorador, centuries before Kain was made, the Seraphim warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now, their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Ooh. Is this Warhammer? Kinda. It's very metal.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
Thanks, Tony J. God, every voice actor in this game is so fucking good. They're so fucking good.
Everyone in this game is delivering their lines with the correct amount of
intensity,
gravitas, and just a little bit of ham.
Tony J was not too good for it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he was a stage actor, right?
It would not surprise me.
He must have been.
He must have been before he did voice acting.
Stage actors know what's up. They have to make do with shitty props. And
Sir
nothing.
Patrick Stewart.
Convince people of what they're doing when there's nothing to support that.
Listen,
as I pulled the stone free,
Christopher
a sigh
Lee.
of sepulchral
Christopher
air
Lee.
escaped the inner chamber.
Killed Nazis.
I was not
Played
prepared
Dracula.
for what lay beyond
Dracula.
this threshold.
The two things of life.
It's another reason why bringing this back wouldn't work, because good voice acting isn't a novelty anymore. That's true.
Also, this is still better voice acting than 90% of video games today.
It's going for a tone, and it's nailing it 100%.
I'm sorry, it's not a real breathy, sad, hipster person talking
These
about
crypts.
No,
Fire
if it was...
facets of seraphim
Here's the
saints,
thing, if they
bearing my brother's names.
made a...
Brayden, are you looking
Irony
at the
of
thing?
Kain's blasphemous
I'm saying if they made this
rushed in
This is
game...
big revelation.
crushing force.
Oh shit, I was one of the vampire hunters.
Were my hands not as
You were a
bloody as
seraphim.
these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers. These very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Oh no.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Seraphan, born of the same force that all
The
that destroyed your
cruel
race.
dramatic irony.
Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Kain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
I'm just saying if this game came out in, let's say, 2010, it would have been Troy Baker.
Oh, God. Ugh.
As either Raziel or Kain.
Both.
Speaking of miscasts, I do have the HD Silent Hill collection if you want.
Speaking of miscasts, you remember Troy Baker as Ryu Hayabusa?
Try not to.
You're my child now, little girl.
I only stream good games now, except for when I eventually get sick of this and start streaming bad games again. Oh God!
I'm sorry, I'm being bombarded by a really disgusting Taco Bell commercial.
You have my apologies.
It's a lot of very quick snapshots of, like, too close to people's faces when they're eating. Like,
Does it make you desire
Zoomers.
Taco Bell?
No. It's like, oh boy, I don't want any of this.
Alright, anything down here? Well, the good news is Troy Baker's too good for anything that isn't like the highest budget mocap shit anymore, so thankfully that evil is gone.
Oh god.
I'm not joking when I say that.
No, I'm sorry. I'm now seeing a trailer for Picard season 3, and it's all TNG actors, and they're old, but it's in this new shitty show, and you're just like, God,
Hey,
God.
Gates
What a
McFadden
fucking
gonna get
bummer.
fucking paid.
She was holding a gun.
Yeah. What if Beverly Crusher had a gun?
The character that was staunchly against violence.
Yeah.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog. Do you prosper?
This is the PC version with the fan patch. God, every single line in this
Kain
game.
killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to
Everyone speaking in this fucking heightened, hyper melodramatic.
And then you just beat the fucking senseless shit out of this guy.
Yep.
It's very good.
Yeah, the soundtrack for this game goes so fucking hard.
I mean, it's mainly just that one song, but you don't
Those
really
are
need more than
Murashim.
The power to
Midrash.
possess and manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of
Yeah!
kinetic energy
I have the
to
bow.
objects that
Wait.
are otherwise beyond your reach.
No, it's more like you shoot an orb at people, I think, right?
Yeah. But in Zelda terms, it's the bow.
Press 4 to shoot.
Okay, video game. Come on. Nope. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Yeah, imagine this kind of stuff, but you know, with today's good controls and not wonky physics. And also like 1,000 more ways to kill them.
Oh, I see.
Okay, but instead, what if 1,000 Raziels?
Okay, 100
Parachuting down onto a
Raziels drop
planet.
onto an island.
Even that joke is like 5 years too late.
Also, yeah, I have bad news. Games as a service, we might have reached peak. Because that Wrassle... Also, remember, they already made Nosgoth.
That wasn't a MOBA, though.
No, but it was an asymmetrical multiplayer action game.
Oh, like Evolve.
Yeah. A fucking Evolve. I feel
I probably
bad.
would have liked Evolve.
I feel bad for Turtle Rock.
It's such a cool thing they made.
Because they made Left 4 Dead. And then they're like, all right, let's capitalize on Left 4 Dead. And every single time they try, they somehow mess it up. I mean, part of Evolve's problem was that no one learned how to play that game, and that game wasn't any fun if you were not playing it at an acceptable level.
Sure. One of those games where it's too easy for the monster to do well and too hard for the
I think it was
monster.
the other way.
Really?
I think
I would have assumed the other way.
I think if the monster was not playing well, and you know that asymmetrical style of game, like there's a reason why the only game that has actually managed that does the asymmetrical thing and has managed to retain any sort of...
Is it Siege?
No. I'm talking about Dead by Daylight. Because that game is very,
Did you just walk in a circle?
I did. I thought... Did I miss something up here? Let's find out.
Raziel definitely has a better jump than Lara.
Yeah.
It's not even a question.
That's... No, the jumping in this game is like a video game. Like, do not get me wrong. Oh, I see. What about Nintendo Land for the Wii U?
Oh, that's just a teleport.
Okay.
Is there another door here, though? Sometimes you have a door on the other end of these.
No.
Look like it.
Well, it'll be nice for when I come back and get 100%. Just kidding.
No, don't do that. There's no point to this.
Like
you don't need the Fire Soul River.
Why not?
Because it doesn't... Like, I just never used it.
I feel like a lot of...
It was a thing they threw in at the end.
The strength of this game, one of its strengths, is the way they are covering up the parts where they clearly had to just put together what worked.
Like I said, I think it fits, though. Like, it works with this ruined hellscape that the land has become. Now, Lionheart, he already found... He just happened to happen upon the human citadel, which actually has VO. It has an entire monologue by Raziel. Or was it by... I didn't...
It's Raziel, yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah, he does a whole thing about...
Or is this where you came from?
No, this is the other side of the,
Okay, well then, you're not supposed to be here. You came out of here. You wanna...
I came out of here, I went over there.
You went down this passageway. Yeah, go down the passageway again. What are we missing?
I need to find a thing to shoot. Because I went to the tomb, and I got the ability to shoot orbs.
Oh, right. I have no idea. I would assume there's something over here still.
If only I had a GameFAQs guide to pull up.
Alright, I'll pull it up.
Alright, let me see. Fire projectiles, mostly used to solve puzzles by breaking glass, blah blah blah. By the way, you can technically get the sound glyph now if you want. Let's see. Instead, go back...
Tomb of the Seraphims, what you just did. Oh, the Drowned Abbey. That's where you're going to next.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Instead, ignore the first planar portal you encounter. Instead, go back and switch. Second place found on column. Jump glide over to the other side and climb the scalable wall to the top.
Right, you beat Morlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can also aim by holding down L2 and R2.
Oh. It's like the bow. Hello. Oh, we got raiders.
Oh.
Your hot take on Gears 5's pseudo faux pin world. Which I'm gonna keep using that phrase because it makes people mad.
I can see why it would.
If it's...
Yeah, well, that's a teleport. That's not going to get you anything.
Yeah. But is there something else over here?
Not in there. There might be some platforming you can do here. I don't know.
Alright. Let's see if this draw distance... Let's see if we can draw distance out this sucker.
I mean, it's letting you climb on this stuff, maybe? Can you get across?
Nope. Okay. Do I go back in the tomb?
Yeah, it seems like there was a symbol on the wall after you beat Morlock.
Okay.
Some symbol that looks like water.
Okay. Oh, nope. Gotta be back in the material plane. But yeah, apparently, like, people have data mined this game enough to know that, like, there was going to be a lot more to this game.
Sure.
Like, at multiple dungeons worth. And they just couldn't get it to run on a PSX well. Alright.
Oh, I wouldn't want a different ending. I love the ending to this game.
Yeah.
The ending of this game is so fucking self-indulgent. I think you'll love it.
I do.
Oh, there it is. It's that thing.
Yeah. I think I already shot this.
Oh. Okay. Well.
I
Hit
should
the symbol twice.
hit play Soul Reaver 2.
Hit the
Well.
symbol twice. I don't think you did.
Oh! Fuck me. I'm a doofus.
Mm-hmm.
Ahem. Ah, fuck me!
I feel like Zombie Pie has been... Oh, actually, never mind. He played that weird Stasis prequel.
Yeah, Mr. I gotta play all the free video games on GOG.
I don't think I have that. I don't know if that is free.
It's just one of them teaser.
Oh, I wonder if they become free after you make a new account. You have to request them.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to still add them on the store page.
I don't think I'm gonna take Kain.
No. As someone who...
Not that Kain.
No.
This Kain, sure.
The only Kain I want is the one who is like, ah, Raziel, blah! And then he does like monologues about like, the pain of their blood was blood. It fell like rain on a rainy day.
Onto more blood.
Onto more blood.
Vae Victus.
Vae Victus! Oh,
Yeah,
and
he's
now I can...
operating.
I see, and now... Oh...
There are already too many dubious adventure games.
No, I only play good adventure games, Lionheart.
Oh, Lionheart, don't even bring up ChatGPT. That's the bane of humanity's existence.
Oh, yeah, no,
The creator of that should be put in a hole and never let out.
It's fine. Because... So, for one of my projects, actually, I am doing, like, pitching an article to a journal, basically.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do it on how AI might affect, careers in my field, in the technical communications field.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like I alternate between I'm so fucked to boy, they sure can't make the AI work good, can they?
Yeah, you need to kill these guys. No skipping this fight.
And yeah, but I feel like the actual result of this is it just makes me go, man, tech companies sure do like throwing stuff out for public consumption without having any understanding of how it will work, right?
Or how it will impact things.
Yeah. But like, you know, you have Google and Microsoft both trying to do AI-assisted search results. And they're both terrible. They're both like actively repeating misinformation. And it's like, how could no one foresee this? And the answer is because tech bros are, like, tech companies are the most short-sighted. Okay, I can't do a double-decker.
No, and you also need to eat that first guy's soul.
Yeah, well, video game.
You're not the soul ignorer, you're the soul reaver.
I'm the soul rever.
Rev up these souls.
I'm the Souls Reaver. You know, if they made a modern one of these, it would have Souls-like combat, right?
Fine.
There must be some indie Soul Reaver knockoff, right? There should be.
You'd think there would be, but I don't think there is.
Like a lot of things, I just... In the same way that I'm surprised there aren't more, like... Where's the indie might and magic?
I mean, those exist, right?
I mean, there are definitely blobbers, but, like... There's very much a specific kind of... Okay.
If only you had some way of hitting a thing from a distance.
Oh, a way of hitting a thing from a distance, you say?
If only you had just gotten a new ability that you were then expected to use. On puzzles.
I don't appreciate your sassafras, young man. This camera is just too fucking tight.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, sure is tight.
Yeah.
Hit the bell. Hang on there.
Okay, but I have to go into the...
No, you don't, right? You can shoot from outside.
Oh. God fucking damn it.
Only you tried a thing to see if it worked or not. Brain's like, no, I know everything.
Yeah, it's true. Okami, Dark Cloud...
Darksiders.
Darksiders.
Darksiders is arguably better than like half of those Zelda games.
I wouldn't go that far, but Darksiders definitely has panache.
Alundra is better than most of the top-down Zelda games.
Okay.
Okay, you've never played Alundra. What the fuck do you know? Alundra's great.
Is Dark Cloud 2 a Zelda clone? Okay. So, let's talk...
You mean Dark Chronicles?
Yeah, Dark Chronicle if you're fucking British. If you're like, oh, I played Dark Chronicle on me PlayStation 2. It only ran at 50 hertz.
I didn't say it was better than Link Between Worlds and Fine Art. I said it was better than most of the top-down Zelda games. And Alundra 1 definitely is better than most of the top-down Zelda games.
I mean, I'm not even, like, a huge...
It's better than the Oracle of Ages and Oracle Seasons. I think it's better than Link's Awakening.
Past.
Yeah, I think it's better.
You're inspiring violence against yourself with that.
I think Link to the Past is a very good game.
Does Psychonauts is a 3D platformer. But yeah, once again, this is where the sliding scale of Zelda likes comes in. Where I ask you a question.
Oh, man, Okami would have been such a great game if it didn't have like the back third. Have you ever beaten Okami?
No.
Remember how that entire game's about finding a Orochimaru and beating it?
Yeah.
And then you do? You know, that's like half the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and then...
It just keeps going.
Listen, you need to understand that people have a fixation and affection for Clover games. Because it's one of
Dark
those...
Cloud 1 is not a Zelda clone.
Dark Cloud 1 is not a Zelda clone. Dark Cloud 2 has some... On the sliding scale of Zelda likes.
Dark Cloud 1 is just a bad, like,
it's an interesting dungeon crawler / city builder.
/ have this weapon eat this other weapon, have this weapon eat this other weapon.
Yeah. It's a JRPG from 2000.
Yeah. Alright, well, you're getting close to the Drowned Abbey.
Yeah, I might stop in a little bit. It is also weird how Okami has Golden Sun Syndrome, where every text box is 3 times as long as it needs to be.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned.
If we want to talk shit about video games.
Land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Alright.
Oh, is Tony J the WoW narrator? Those openings?
I think the WoW narrator just passed away.
Oh, okay.
That's a different...
Well, you're halfway through that game.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not a long game. Actually,
Well,
I'm pretty sure you might be 2/3 the way or 3/4 the way through.
yeah, it does not seem like a very long game.
If it was a Blood Elf thing, he might have narrated the Burning Crusade
Yeah, Burning Crusade.
characters. Yeah.
Would have been around the time he passed away. Because I believe, yeah, one of Tony J's last things was that fucking Bard's Tale.
Great.
Anyway.
Good job, Braden. You need to beat this game at some point.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Look forward to
I'll beat the game
2024.
you're haranguing me. But
You're gonna appreciate when it's all said and done.
and
You're gonna like
but
it.
when I tell you to play a video game, you're like,
Take
oh,
your fucking medicine.
you're like, it's probably terrible. Oh, I didn't like it
video
at all.
game? What
And
video
then,
game?
but then I got you to play
What video
Shibuya
game?
Scramble, and
What
now
video- oh, you mean
and
the game where I was like, okay, I'll try it, and then I played it, and I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's great. What video game, Braden?
play the game. Yeah, as
What
Ri-
video game?
as
You don't
Richie
have
would
anything.
say.
You don't have any game you want to say. You're just coming up with the thing to
Divinity.
say, "Oh, I got you." I
Anyway.
already put 40 hours into it. You fucker. It's a bad game for bad people.
You're a bad people. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. And hey, okay, no one's streaming. Thanks everyone for watching. If you want more exciting stuff in the world of me playing the Legacy of Kain games, maybe like and subscribe and follow.